Hi, I'm Amy, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own glove puppet out of things that you can find in your own home. So if you're ready, let's give it a go.
Ruler, scissors, fabric scissors, pen, paint, paintbrush, thread needle, pins, glue, forks, tin foil, brown paper, newspaper, cardboard, wool t-shirts, a glue gun, masking tape and decoration. Print out the pattern attached in the link below and cut it out of whatever fabric you're using. I'm using an old t-shirt. I'd recommend pinning around the pattern and cutting it out then, just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. Pin your fabric together and sew along the side seams, making sure you leave an opening at the arms and the neck. Use a sewing machine either if you have access to one. When you finish sewing, turn it inside out and check to see if it fits. Next, cut out 2 strips of cardboard about 2 cm wide. They need to be long enough to wrap around your finger, so that will depend on each individual person. Make sure that you leave an overlap though, so you can glue them together. Glue the strips in a loop. Next, cut the wooden forks approximately in half using scissors. Glue them into the cardboard tube. Wrap a strip of duct tape around your cardboard tube just to make it a little bit more durable. Put the cardboard tube into the sleeve of your glove and glue it in little dots around the edge of the cardboard. Before gluing, make sure you leave about 1 cm of the fabric and then run a stitch along the edge of that and pull it nice and tight. For the head, scrunch up some newspaper until you reach a size that you're happy with, then cover it in masking tape. Make sure you compare the size of the head to your body to make sure that it's right for you. For the neck, we're going to make another cardboard tube. I'd roll the cardboard around just so it's nice and flexible, and then make sure it's the right size by comparing it to your head and your glove puppet. Glue the neck tube together, and when it's dry, cut strips the whole way around the neck about 4 cm in length and spread them out so you can attach the head to the neck. Attach the neck to the head with hot glue and masking tape. Always have an adult present if you're using hot glue. You can add more detail to your head using rolled up bits of newspaper and tin foil. Mask and tape these on to the head. Tin foil is really good for features because you can smush it up until you get the shape you want. When you are happy with all of your features, cover them in masking tape. To paper mache your head, mix 1 part PVA with 2 parts water. Rip up the newspaper into wee strips and paper mache the head. Make sure the strips are small enough for the areas that need a little bit more detail and attention. Use the brown paper for your next layer of paper mache so you can see the difference between the layers. Don't forget to paper mache around the neck, especially at the bottom of the tube, so it's nice and strong. Leave your head somewhere safe to dry. This could take up to 24 hours. When the head is completely dry, paint it with a layer of white paint to prime it. This means that the colour will sit a lot better on top of the white. Using a pen or pencil, sketch on where your features will be. Paint your head however you like. I'd recommend looking up Paul Klee's puppets for inspiration on some really crazy designs. Don't forget to put a tiny dot of white paint in the pupil of the eye. This will help bring your puppet to life. Use a darker shade of paint to whatever your base layer is to add some shading around the nose, under the chin and around the cheeks. Don't forget to paint the neck and the back of the head. And the hands. Don't forget to paint the hands. When the paint is completely dry, put the neck into the opening at the top of the glove. Hot glue the neck in place and then stitch around the top of the fabric and pull it tight. Feel free to use whatever you like for decoration. I'm using a shower loofah for the hair because I like the texture, and I'm just hot gluing it right onto the head. For the collar and the sleeves, I'm using a microfiber mop head. This material is great because it'll add a little bit of movement and texture to your puppet. To add more movement, I've sliced up a strip of t-shirt. I'm going to attach this to the bottom of the glove as a little skirt. Make sure when you're gluing it on that the glue doesn't seep through the glove. You can sew your decorations on if you prefer. I'm adding a couple of buttons for decoration, but you can use bottle tops or anything else that you may have lying around.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy creating your own puppet at home.